your cells have been dwelling into what society has created for you to believe, so that when you're going to start this work, be patient. I know I wasn't. I have to be honest. I wasn't. I wanted to get out of that life, and now it's completely behind me. And I'm really happy that I stayed and that I trusted the process.
And that's a big part of it, trusting the process, right?
Yes.
And that kind of leads into the next question, right? So, like, how does fear, right? Fear of rejection, judgment, not being enough, show up when someone starts to like share their voice online, right? So, just like what we're talking about, right? So,
Yeah.
what we think we become, we have to have that positive self talk so that we
Mm.
can do what you said and kind of jump, right? Like to take
Yes.
that leap of faith and to let go of fear.
Yeah. So first, I want to say this content creation. I often take the example of the way we dress, right? So usually we tend to know that we have a kind of style. So Amanda, if your sister of your mother comes in and say, "Hey, I have this pullover for you," or this T-shirt, you might be like, "Thank you," but deep down you're like, "I'm not going to wear it because this is not the type of stuff." So content creation is a bit of the same thing. I see it as self-expression. Creating content is self-expression, and to a point, I strongly believe that creating content is going to be like having an email address, because every day I see some of my friends who 2 years ago, 5 years ago, were like, "No, I don't want to put myself out there. People might say this. My manager is going to see my video." But every year, I see at least one or two people jumping into content creation because it is the way to go. I always tell people, whatever you're trying to achieve, content creation is going to bring you there faster, whatever you're trying to do. So just trust it and be aware of your mindset, because again, what you think you become. So if you think people are going to judge you, don't be surprised if your first week, those are the only comments that you see on your videos, because that's what you're going to create first. So when it comes to the fear, people like what I see often is the fear of being seen, is the fear of judgment. But the thing that people are not aware of is the fear of realizing how powerful they are. That's the main thing that is blocking people. But what they're going to say or show is because once you realize, so I can create content with this accent that is not from the UK, that is not from the US, that is not from Sweden, whatever, and people are still going to listen to me. So it means this whole time I could have done it, because it took me years to decide to create content in English. Like I'm sure it was source telling me, you can do it. I was like, no, my English is like this, but you can do that. So when you realize you can do anything, damn, now, so it means it's me. It means I say with this mouth that I want it, but I'm actually not doing it, which means I don't want it, which means I'm afraid. That's the biggest fear that people have, to actually realize that it has been them the whole time. So of course, often we talk to people about fear of being seen, and how to get around that. For example, I tell people, "Oh, who are you afraid of? Tell me what are the people that you think you know